Hi, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here today to recap with you Bold and Bougie, Season 1, Episode 4, called Damage Control. Uh, let's recap. This particular episode begins off where we left off with Crystal going off in the bathroom on on that lady, Dr. Princess, telling people to take the mic off, but she kicked this lady in her ass. Oops, I started cussing too early. So anyway, she Crystal gets mic and she leaves, exits the establishment on her way out the door. She runs into Malaysia who was in the parking lot talking to Princess, and Malaysia sees her and she's like, "What's going on?" And Crystal says, "Your friend is disrespectful." So she was like, "What you mean?" She said, "Man, she was just talking about I'm loose," and she said this and that, and I was like, "Man, let me get out of here if I bust this bitch in the head with a glass." So Malaysia's like, "What? Get out of here! Let me go check on this." So we run into Dr. Prince. We got Dr. Princess runs into Malaysia, and she immediately when she see Malaysia, she started lying. And Crystal said, "Yeah, I mean, we was arguing because she called me weird," and I was like, "Nah, she didn't do that." Crystal, I mean, Dr. Princess is lying. Eliza said that she believes her friend because Crystal came to the event already kind of hot, so she said a few things that kind of offended her, kind of embarrassed her in front of her friend. So anyway, the ladies, I think that Tamika and Dr. Princess go back in the joint. They had drinks or either whatever. Excuse me for yawning, y'all. It's like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, Tamika is visited by her friend Kim Ann, and they've been friends for 28 years. And so Tamika is having a podcast. She's taping a live podcast, but while she's doing it, she's having a friendsgiving. So her friendsgiving, I think, is called What's Next or What Do You Do Next, and it's for women over the age of 40, and they talk about the things that they've done or accomplished in their life and the things that they're going through. So anyway, before the ladies get there, she starts saging her home. So we go back to the ladies in their confessional, and all of them are laughing because they said Tamika sent several group messages about how they all behaving, how oh, so sorry, and how she wanted them to behave themselves and carry themselves in public. I was arguing, so I'm saying, okay, Tamika, I hear you, but you to me your behaviors is just like theirs. And what in the fuck is she wearing that confessional, that pajama yellow blue combination? I don't like that shit. So anyway, Crystal goes shopping with Malaysia because Crystal said she need more sexy clothes since she's single now. And I was like, girl, you get any more sexy than that, your ass gonna be naked. So she in the store looking at stuff, waiting for Malaysia to come, and then we see Malaysia walk down the street with some kind of black fringe shirt on with something on the front and some red ass cars. I call them cars play boots. She look ridiculous. So anyway, when they get in the store, they greet each other, and Malaysia tells Crystal tells Malaysia how much she likes her style. So Malaysia's flattered and honored or whatever. So they go start trying on clothes and they start talking. And when Crystal come out that dressing room with her first outfit on, she's like, "I can't help it, girl. I made a bad bitch." And I was like, "Okay." So anyway, they get to talking. Crystal bring up Dr. Princess, and she was like, "That bitch was rude. She called me loose." And she said this and that and another thing. Melissa said, "Well, that ain't what she told me," and this and that. So Crystal tells her, she was rude. She was rude as fuck. And so, for instance, so she said, and I didn't really feel her energy. Crystal's like, I really didn't feel her energy when she first came in anyway, because she came in hot. And Blaine said, but I thought it was you that came in kind of acting a certain type of way. She said, well, it's cool. I'm cool with you, but you got to keep your friend away from me. And she said she won't be invited to no more of my events. And Malaysia's like, cool, if shit, you don't invite her, you don't invite me either. So Crystal was like, okay, bitch, you don't want, she ain't on the list, and you ain't got to be either. So she was like, we can just cancel this goddamn trip. So of course Malaysia walked out, and Crystal just went on, kept shopping. So the lady said, "You, the lady that rung up Crystal clothes, asked her, is you okay?" She was like, "Child, yes." So we got Goshay pulling up with her G wagon. Pulling up with her G wagon. They're gonna meet this therapist named Dr. Kevin, who was recommended by Dr. Heavenly. I don't mean no harm. Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. I wouldn't go see nobody she recommended me to. I'm just saying. So anyway, she needs to talk to Dr. K about her kids because they got a real bad relationship. So, she was like, I don't know, to me, go she got some tears in her eyes, but she's like, this motherfucker, I had to hustle to feed y'all. I ain't had time to go to baseball games and PTA meetings and shit. Just y'all like eating and wearing Jordans and shit and playing with the new Xbox games. And now you trying to tell me you rather had been on food stamps living in the project than than living how you was living. Y'all was living better than me. And I always couldn't understand that till I had kids of my own. You got to give of your own. You got to give kids what they need. Just because you the mama, automatic shit. You got to feed them, keep the roof over their head, send them to school, make sure they're healthy shit. It's fine. The CDS and the law don't care about what kind of tennis shoes we put on our kids, what kind of labels they wear, if they in sports and shit in school. Them motherfuckers, CPS and them will never ask about that. To me, all they want you to do is keep the damn kid safe, make sure he got something to eat, he got somewhere to lay, and ain't nobody fucking with him. So anyway, she was like, they real fucked up because I went to jail. But I was like, when you went to jail, I thought you said your kids was 1 and 2. You had plenty of time to redeem that shit. Because 1 and 2 kids don't remember shit. So what you did was you got out and hustled. To me, when parents say that hustle for my kids and my kids, your kids, if they tell you exactly what they need, and as a parent, you're supposed to give it. I don't know what the fuck that means. Trying to go to work at nighttime and be available to sleep during the day while they're at school. You brought them here that did not ask to come. That's your fucking job. So anyway, the Go Shake just keep telling the Dr. K, oh, they want it for nothing. He was like, yeah, they want it for some shit. They want it for you. So she said, she had a hard childhood. She was traumatic. She was molested, and nobody protected her. So she sounded like she fighting little girl drama to me. The drama that's inside herself that she needs to deal with before she can deal with her kids. And that's what the doctor tell her. He said, you need to heal your shit before you can fix other shit. And I'm a firm believer of that. So we we are now at where we at now. I got my pages back up. So anyway, the man asked if she got a vision board. Goshay, Dr. Kevin asked Goshay if she got a vision board. I think she got one, but he said, "What do you have on your board for family?" She said some bullshit, but I ain't believe my answer. And she said, "I just got some family up there." And he said, "How's your relationship with your son?" He said, he real surface with me." I bet you they real surface with you, but as soon as your ass needs some money, though, I bet you they call you. I mean, I'm just saying, 'cause that's what they do. Them types of kids. They try to make you feel guilty about shit. So anyway, like I said, he tell her he need to get herself straight before she try to reach out to her kids and shit. She need to fix her sweet front in front of her front door at her nice house. So anyway, again, here come Maylasia showing up to attorney office. That's about the most clothes she ever wear. But what the fuck is she wearing? So she tell her attorney that her husband has not paid child support in 9 years. And I was like, what, bitch? And she was like, no, he don't pay. She protect them. She don't want them. But now she feel like she need the money because for her kids to go to college and for them to have cars and shit. So the woman said, so the lady, Lori said, he kind of took advantage of you. And she said, yeah. She said, I didn't know I could make him pay. She was like, I was like, let you get the fuck out of here. All them basketball wives that you don't know none of them can make a motherfucker pay. That if you don't pay child support, in some states your ass will go to jail. Girl, please, bye. So she said her ex-husband just took advantage of her love. And she said all she did was trying to protect him and keep his name right. You keep that name right, you can still make money. So anyway, the lawyer tells her, girl, you crazy. And she said, yeah, she has been. She want her kids to be good. So it's time for Tamika. She at home complaining to the chef about how much shit on her kitchen counter. She don't like shit everywhere. And so they start picking up, and Princess is the first to arrive, and I'm like, it's too goddamn cold outside, and what is she wearing? They don't put no clothes on. So Tamika said, as she's walking into the house, she's telling us that she feel better about her and Tamika relationship, right? Because this is one of them. It sure is. Um, because she talked to her on the phone the same night that Crystal and Dr. Princess got in an argument, and Prince was mad at Malaysia and shit. So anyway, she said we good. So anyway, then next thing you know, we got Crystal showing up, and this she got clothes on. I can't hardly believe it. But she's sitting there talking, and Malaysia walk in, and Crystal says that she knows that Malaysia ignores her every shit. But I don't care that she ignoring me, but you do care that you ignoring her. Because you telling us about it. So Malaysia said, I ain't mad at Crystal no anymore. I just don't want to have no big ass conversation to make a house about this shit that happened between me and her and Princess. So she said, she was like, I'm not gonna do this here. So the maker says, here come Goshay, and Goshay come in, and it's already started because Goshay Tamika don't like you to wear shoes in her house. She like you to take your shoes off. But to me, people that don't like you to wear your shoes, because your house clean to you. Your house ain't clean to me. But if I gotta take my goddamn shoes off in your house, they need to have some kind of slides or footies or a pack of something for me to put on. Because I don't walk around barefoot in my house, your house, outside, nowhere. I'm old. Bottom of my feet is tender. So, Tamika say, "Oh fuck, bro, she always just got something to say. She's always just got something to say." But Tamika said, "I ain't gonna worry about it. I just want everybody to have a good time." So before the rest of the ladies get there, Malaysia, Tamika, Goshay, and Princess, they all sit down and they talk. And Tamika starts saying, I want us to get along and be friends, and I want to know who you are, and this, that, and that thing. And Shay said, "Oh, that ain't what you want to talk about. What you want to do is lay down the law on how we're supposed to act and how we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to do." So, Malaysia said she want to get to know the ladies too. She want to know their hearts. She said, but she can't get to know Tamika because Tamika said what she got to say, and then she don't want to hear nothing. She ready to leave. So Tamika was like, "No, it's not it. I kind of while you sitting here talking to me, I can pretty much know where the conversation is going to be going, and I got to know if this is burning, if somebody at the door, if somebody did they text me back, I need to check my email, just a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of distractions. So anyway, um." Malaysia just tells this conversation ain't going nowhere. And Tamika say, I'm too old to change. And Ghost say, ain't nobody too old to change. You can always, the older you get, the better you can be. So they start talking about when you said that shit about you was being married, but you ain't gonna marry no woman. I found it a little bit insulting. She's like, I mean, I'm not. She said, I'm never gonna. Tamika said, I'm always gonna be single, and if I ain't single, I ain't never marrying no damn woman. So, Tamika said, well, it's time to go downstairs now. Y'all can grab food if you want. I'm taping a live broadcast and podcast. And Coach Shay was like, what the fuck? What? She's like, I'm taping a live podcast downstairs, and you guys are welcome to sit in. You can just be my audience. And she was like, man, I ain't come for that. And Prince was like, I ain't really come for that shit either. I came to eat, drink, say hey to y'all, and get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hang around for that type of shit. So Malaysia just started laughing because to her she said that Go Shay and Tamika are like an old couple that's married to one another, just don't want to get along for whatever reason. So anyway, we got dates. So somehow or another, Malaysia get up to leave, and when she gets up to leave, Crystal followed her downstairs. But before they go downstairs, they sitting still at the table and they talking. And Princess said, and they was on Princess, and Princess was like, I'm not, no, Malaysia, I think, call her the weakest link. And Princess don't like this. She said, I don't like that they call, I'm a boss, and I don't like motherfuckers calling me weak and saying I'm passive and people talk shit about me. And, she said, I'll handle my shit when I want to handle it. And go share Malaysia was like, shit, if you talk to me crazy, wherever you talk to me crazy at, is where you going to get talked to crazy at. She said, if you talk to me crazy at your book signing, you're going to get talked to back crazy at your damn book signing. So they clap fives and shit. So anyway, to me, I mean, Malaysia said, I ain't down for no podcast shit. I'm going to get out of here. So she's leaving because she says there's too many people. With the people filming the podcast and their friends over there, just too many people. So she's going to try to sneak out of here. So as she's leaving, Crystal approaches her. Malaysia started laughing and said, "Oh no, not you!" And they hug each other. They get to talking, and I think Malaysia apologized. She was like, "Yo, I thought about it in the car, and I could have been more considerate and think of your feelings and blah blah blah." No, what you should have did, Malaysia, is, your friend's a fucking bitch. That's what you should have remembered instead of getting high at Crystal right off the cup. So anyway, they hug each other and they make up and they're good. And this is at this point. It is at this point that I decided that I like. Oh, come on, don't start. I'm not really too excited. I'm gonna get off this motherfucker if you want. I'm gonna get off of you. I'm hungry too. That was my machine, y'all, beeping. I had to turn it off. That's why I'm not on camera because I just look so bad. I don't want to be on camera. I just want to get my stuff out if I have too many, and I got too many. So let me just go ahead and finish this before this machine starts beeping again. I only got like a hour left on this machine. I'm on my dialysis machine. Anyway, Coach A ain't feeling it either. So Coach, somehow or another, Coach A, Crystal, and Princess, they walk downstairs because they trying to exit. So Prince, they start talking again. Princess, I think Coach A tell Princess, did you tell Tamika she was leaving? She was like, no, I mean, I was going to. But she said, I'm sick of y'all calling me soft and shit. It pisses me off. It triggers her when you talk shit about me. So, it's 2 o'clock and the ladies finally exit. They say whatever they're gonna say and do whatever they're gonna do. And Tamika sends them an email. It says like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just go Shay, get it. Princess. Who else was else? I said 3 people, didn't I? Somebody else get the shit too. I can't remember. But Tamika is hot. And she was like, y'all was talking about my Ben being ghetto and how you was wasting your outfit and this and that and that thing. And what happened was the assistant was in the closet downstairs. Or I don't know why 2 of them was in the closet downstairs listening, but Tamika said, y'all, my party wasn't ghetto. Your shit was the one that was ghetto, which it was. If she didn't say, she should have said that Aspen beach shit. That shit was ridiculous. Colorado cold the motherfucker. You don't see nobody wearing no beach clothes with furs. I didn't. So anyway, she's mad as hell. She said, y'all Goshe came in with her low vibrations and shit. So anyway, the next day we got Goshe and she meets with Malaysia. And I said, Goshe be showing off because first she pulled up with her G Wagon. Now I think she in the yellow Ferrari. Whatever. But your kids don't fuck with you though. So anyway, they in there talk to Tamika in Malaysia talking, and she's like, "I'm waiting on we're waiting on Tamika." And I said, "This is the best Malaysia ever looked. That black, just a black hoodie, like she have a damn sweatsuit. Because any other time, she like she from the party supply store. I don't know what the fuck she be doing." And then at the party, at Tamika party, I swear if that was the nipples was in her shirt or the nipples was coming, her nipples was through her shirt like that. That just, I just does not turn on to me. I mean, it's not supposed to be, but I don't think this shit is sexy. Listen, when you got older children, I think you should tone it down some because you got kids. So anyway, Tamika finally roll up and they sitting there and they just going back and forth. And Blaze just say, "Hey, listen, Coach Shay, do you like Tamika?" And Tamika say, Go Shay say, yeah. And then she asked Tamika, she said, I don't know, because every time you turn around, this bitch, she on me, you know what I'm saying? Always something wrong when it comes to me, so I don't know. So Go Shay says, you know, I don't, fucking with you is really hard too, because we'll sit here and have a whole conversation. Then you get home and send me 9 text messages about the shit you could have said right here. She said, talking to you like pulling teeth. So, Tamika says, well, when I went to your event, the shrimp was cold. The shrimp and the grits was cold. I think the pancakes probably was too. So go say, listen, don't even start that shit. You better check your disrespect. And plus, whoever was in that closet was saying that shit. Half that shit we ain't even saying. What they telling you, they ain't say right. So she's like, mm-hmm. So she said, whoever said it, when you brought your ass here tonight, you should have brought them with you. But she didn't say that, but she said that, kind of, sort of. So Goshe says, um, I'm too grown for this. I own 4 businesses, bro. Bro, this behavior is beneath me. I don't do this type of shit, bro. So Malaysia says, you guys are silly, but she don't say it to them. She said in the confession, some stupid ass shit. So she says, Goshe tells Tamika, I move off of your, based off of your energy. So she was like, so she was like, what is it? Am I too intense for you to me? Tamika's like, am I too intense, Goshe? What is it? I mean, what's my energy like? So she said, like I said, when you're up in here, you don't say shit, but all day long, but you text all day. So that asked Tamika in her confession, well, what do you think is wrong with Goshe now? Because it's what I think she said she needs some dick. So anyway, Tamika says, like I said, Goshe moves with low vibrations. So they showed again about this talk about the socks, and she didn't have slippers enough for nobody to put on. So Malaysia says, this what y'all need to do. She said, because Tamika, what you do is when you got some shit wrong, you'll jump in everybody's ass and let everybody ass know what's wrong. And then if you tell everybody what's wrong and say your piece after you, I think she call it vetting. After you vet, you try to roll out and you leave the people who got something to say to you with something to say to you. So that shit is not cool. So I don't know. The whole conversation didn't do shit. They still want to agree to disagree. I don't know if it because they both think they bosses or they both the 2 oldest ladies in the group. I don't know what the deal is with Goshe or Tamika. But I want to know though, why they call this thing bold and bougie? Because I swear they made me look up bougie. And bougie said it's somebody that lives a luxurious lifestyle in this day and age. The slang means that you live a luxurious lifestyle, but you humble. I don't see in none of these hoes. If I had to say somebody was humble, I would have to say it's probably Princess. Not the Dr. Princess, but the other one. So anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna hang in here with this bullshit bickering about. I mean, I'm almost 60, so you already know. If they in their 40s and I'm 60, this not no shit I'm trying to hear. You feel me? So anyway, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me for 23 minutes and 42 seconds, and I love it. Thank you.